I didn't need to see the video to know that this is the kind of person he is, but also I don't see this woman as a victim because she was fine with it. This is why I will say this. Women want to play the victim when it's them, but they don't mind when it's somebody else. Look at Carisha. Say Diddy ever did this to Carisha, then she'd be the victim, but she was up on Twitter talking about, to that girl Gina, whatever her last name is, the Asian girl Gina. Diddy would have you on your knees eating me out if I wanted to. You a munch. You a eater, right? Women do not mind, and this goes for all races of women. They don't mind other women suffering as long as they're protected. Every race, including black people, wants to treat black women badly or unfairly and feel entitled to our forgiveness and understanding. When Kim Porter was being treated like trash, Cassie didn't care. Now that Cassie was being treated like trash, she wants to cry out. And I'm not saying she shouldn't. What I'm saying is our inability to practice sisterhood as a gender cohort is a problem. See, non-black women refuse to see the humanity of black women. They want to farm our energy, but not contribute to us without getting it back in blood. And so the bitchy cruelty will never be forgotten by me. Not ever. Not ever. Black women almost always, when it comes to womanhood and sisterhood, will be the ones to show up for everybody, but don't nobody show up for us. And they don't mind benefiting at our expense until the shoe is on the other damn foot. As long as we live in a patriarchal system, and I don't care who gets mad at me for saying this, there is no such thing as sisterhood or women's unity. Women will always choose the man. Don't let this bear shit fool you. Because the same women talking about, I choose the bear, had peen down their throat right after they wrote that shit. The sisterhood is dead. It's always been dead. It will always be dead. And it died the day that women gave birth to sons and decided to usurp matriarchal power, sacerdotal, matriarchal, black African power from that original matriarchal, sacerdotal power source to hand to their sons. There's no such thing as patriarchy. It's women battling other women using their sons to do it. End of discussion. And as long as we live in a system where women play the victim but co-create with the oppressor in the oppression of other women, we are never going to see an end of this crap. We live in a global society where men are privileged, prized, and worshipped for being as horrible as they can be, as long as they ain't horrible to me. I don't care how he treats her, long as he doesn't treat me like that. That crap is a huge contributor to this. He did that to her, but he won't do it to me. It'll be different with me. That stupid mentality right there is a huge contributor to this madness. This man was allowed to get away with doing this crap for decades. And it was okay as long as he was doing it to black women. But now the little Latina got up and said something, and a video gets put out, and we believe it now. You think if that was a black woman on video that we would be believing it? No, we'd still be arguing about she must have did something. We don't know what happened before we saw that footage. That'd be the shit people would be saying. That'd be the whole narrative, the only truth, and nothing but the truth to the people of the world. Because we live in a society, a global society that is anti-black and at its core anti-black woman. Because the men are always going to toe the line. The men are always going to have each other's back. The men are never going to throw each other under the bus, not even by race. Not even racism will trump patriarchal brotherhood and manhood. They'll always have each other's backs. And that black woman will always be the most oppressed, the most disrespected, the most unprotected in the world. Diddy did this to Kim Porter and countless young black girls. Nobody batted an eye. Nobody gave a fuck. Soon as he did it to a non-black woman, here we go. That's what it takes. It takes the right color of a right victim for people to care. And I, for one, am sick of it. I see y'all talking about sisterhood and women uniting. It will never happen. That's why I don't involve myself. You will notice there's no 4B content on my page other than me making fun of the 4B crap and the 4G crap that the men came back with. You'll not see it because I know for a fact that women will get up and say one thing publicly and they'll be slobbing on knobs like corn on the cob behind the scenes. So when I say opt out, I mean opt out. You make up your mind what you want for your life, honey, and you live it on your terms. But as far as sisterhood, you ain't got no damn friends in another woman. Truth be told. I mean, look, Kim Porter backdoored her friend, Misa or whatever her name was, the baby mama of Diddy's other little baby mama. She was with Diddy first. Then Kim started with him. Women will always backdoor other women and do fuck shit to other women. And then when it's their turn to be the victim, they want sympathy and empathy from every fucking body. Like they didn't put themselves in that situation. You saw what he was doing to the next woman and you slid up in there and got yourself involved and now you're a victim. Well. Patriarchy forces women to be complicit in our own oppression. It forces it. And this video is getting long. You know y'all don't really like to listen to no long videos, so there'll be a part 2 for this.